Welcome to Teallen's Takes, where I talk about stuff and sometimes have a rant. And today is one of those days where I partly want to have a rant, really. So, what I want to discuss today is parents, and namely parents of other kids. I don't understand, in some cases, why it's so hard for parents to just look after their children when they're out and about. I don't care if the child's bored, or I don't care if the child wants to be occupied with something. Just entertain the child yourself. Working in a retail environment, we sometimes see kids come around, and part of what annoys me is sometimes they just let the kids scream their head off without any attempt to try and entertain them. They let the child get away with doing whatever they want without any repercussions, really. All the while, the parents are most of the time just distracted, scrolling through their phones without a care what the child's doing, or any damage it's doing either. Like potentially when you got equipment around a shop floor, the child would just be happily picking it up and pulling it apart and throwing it about. Stuff that we can't really just store out the back. Just look after your child. It's not difficult, I don't think. The other thing I can't stand with parents with kids is how hard is it to get your child to make a decision on something? You've got 10 people waiting to be seen, and you've got your child that you're currently looking after just taking their time, not knowing what they want, not knowing what decision they want to come to. Like, if your child can't make a decision, make the choice for them. And they'll soon make their mind up if you don't make the choice for them. Children are just, yes, they're sometimes stupid minds. They're sometimes dumb in the things they do and the things they say. But it sometimes, I think, comes from the parents, really, and their inability to just do anything right with them. Kids just don't know how to look after themselves, I don't think, and the parents are failing them quite a lot. Sure, some parents are doing quite a good job with their kids. You'll sometimes have the kids that are doing really well and just actually know how to do stuff and actually follow instructions as well. The parents, like you could tell a parent to get something ready while you go and say grab a measuring gauge or grab something that you need to. You'll come back with what you need ready to go, and it's just like they're still in the same space they were like 10 seconds ago. It's like, did you not listen to what was just said to you? Did you not choose to follow the instruction? Now I just have to wait around while you get everything actually ready. Parents just don't. Parents are in this generation where they are too distracted by their technology, by gossiping with their other parents in whatever WhatsApp group, too busy getting ready for wine plans for the night, and not actually thinking about, hey, let's make this as easy as possible for both myself, for the child, and the person that has to deal with us, the worker. Because retail workers have a hard enough time as it is, and this is something I'm going to go into in a different Tian's takes. But retail just isn't as easy as it used to be. Times are tight, and as a parent, you should be hopefully wanting to get out of the place as soon as possible because you've got plans for the rest of the day. I hardly think a parent's plan is, hey, let's occupy a child for an hour in a shop or whatever. It's just not a feasible thing. Parents need to do better by their kids because then these kids are going to grow up later to not know how to deal with anything when they have their own kids. They're just going to shove them the phone to try and shut them up or just do something else to try and distract them when it's like if you need to wait, just sit patiently. Don't try and distract the kid with stuff they shouldn't be touching or stuff they should be playing with. Just parent the child. Don't just let them run amok with their own things. It's annoying for everyone. Parents don't know how to make their kids stop screaming either. That's the thing. You'll be sat at a McDonald's or a Burger King or a KFC, and you can guarantee at some point you'll have a child just screaming or arguing or just not knowing what they want or just getting in the way. That's another one, actually, to be fair. Parents just letting their children run around the place. A shop isn't a playground. Tell the child to sit down, tell the child to behave, or just get the hell out of the shop. A child shouldn't be running around because that's how they're ending up getting kicked, and trust me, if a child gets kicked because they're running around where they shouldn't be, that's their own fault. Anyway, that's my rant over about parents failing to look after their kids. Let me know what you think below. It might be a harder job than I think, keeping a child occupied, but there's certain circumstances where you just have to take the reins and just look after your child, and not let them run amok. The playgrounds for playing about, homes for playing about, not a random shop. Thanks for listening to my Tiana's takes. Let me know your thoughts on this kind of thing down below in the comments and anything else you want me to discuss. And of course, be sure to like and subscribe for more Tiana's takes, and I'll see you in the next one.